Most beginner traders are told to buy low, sell high. First, no one knows where's the low and where is the high. Just because a trading strategy is popular, it doesn't mean it will work for you or for me. Do not be afraid to try different strategies until you find what works for you. It took me almost 3 years of testing, retesting, backtesting, and all the strategies that I know. I went through at least 10 to 15 different strategies until I found my way, my strategy that works for me. Hey there, Tamir from Fibonaccis-Traders.com here with another daily market recap. Before we start, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, will be much appreciated. So, without further ado, let's hit the charts. SPY on the daily after establishing this higher low since the October lows, we have here the higher low. Now SPY is trying to go and close this gap to the upside, and maybe it will once again retest this yellow trend line and once and for all break above. But CPI numbers coming out tomorrow. I would wait to see how market will react to those numbers. QQQ, another green day to the upside, 1.73, going to retest this blue trend line. This blue trend line is a very strong resistance for price action, as we can see since December of 2021. Every time price action reached this blue trend line, it got rejected. Let's see if the market we like CPI numbers, we will get a break up and above. IWM, as we said a few videos ago, it is making a higher low here and going to retest this orange trend line, and here we are. Let's see if tomorrow after CPI numbers we can get continuation towards the 190 area, or are we going back down? Always follow price and use levels and trend lines to manage the risk, because no one knows what will happen next, especially when CPI numbers are coming out. Dow Jones continuing to grind its way to the upside towards the 348, 350 area. So keep your eyes on the Dow Jones. Relative strength. Bitcoin finally broke up and above the 17,500, and now, as we can see, the 18,200, 18,300 is a very strong resistance. Why? Only by looking left, we can see that this 18,300 was a very tough support and a very important level of support until it broke to the downside. So, from support to resistance, let's see where price will head next. Going to the upside, we have all the levels to the upside to follow as potential support, resistance, and if it will break to the downside, we have all these levels to the downside for potential future resistance, support. AAPL trying to get back from the 125 lows. Let's see if it can break up and above the 135 area. This 135 we can clearly see by looking left. It's a very important level of support during 2022. Now, from support, it will act as a resistance, but we need to wait for the CPI numbers. Tesla still inside this yellow box, doji after doji after doji, which means indecision on Tesla. So, until we get a clear decision to the upside or to the downside, I'm waiting on the sidelines. Netflix, yesterday, a very bullish candle. Today, doji, inside candle. So we wait to see what will happen next on Netflix. Overall, we can see Netflix is inside a very strong uptrend channel. So until proven otherwise, Netflix is going to the upside. Pins. Finally, as we said on yesterday's video and on Twitter, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, please do. Throughout the day, throughout the hours, trading hours, I post many actionable ideas for day trading and for swing trading, and also on Fibonacci-Traders Discord, so feel free to join. Pins finally breaking out and above the yellow trend line and the 2640 area. Just by looking left, we can see that the 2640 is a very strong resistance for price action since almost 1 year. Beginning of 2022, February 2022, every time price action tried, it got rejected. So let's see if now we can get a breakup and continuation. And if we will get a continuation, we have the levels to the upside for potential future resistance. Baba. We have 3 consecutive dojis, which means maybe bulls are getting weaker. But for now, Baba is in an uptrend. Baba have this small gap here that needs to get closed at the 119.70, 120. Maybe it will reach the 121. And then we might get some kind of a pullback because Baba gave us almost 100% since October lows. 85%. It's a very nice bull run. Bulls need to cool off before the next leg up. Jets, as we said few sessions ago, it's the strongest ETF that I can see, and if you are a pattern trader, you can see a clearly inverted head and shoulders now breaking above the 1914 neck area. Let's see continuation towards the 2050 and the 2230. Fibonacci-Traders, we can identify patterns, but we don't trade them. We trade the candles. Nvidia holding and going to the upside. Let's see, 168 retested. This 168 was a very important level of support and resistance, breaking up and above. We will get this area of the 190 getting retested again. This area is a crossroads of several trend lines, the short-term higher high trend lines and the long-term lower highs trend line that are crossing one another at the 190 area. The 190 area was also a very strong resistance for price action during May until August of 2022. Also here, December was a small tryout, but went back down to the 50% retracement area. And now let's see if CPI numbers will be good to the market. We will get retesting this area once again. Amazon continuing its way up, back from the dead with 590 to the upside. 590% in 1 day for Amazon is a big move. Now, as we can see, 97, 70, 98 will be the next test for bulls. Shopify, as we said, broke up and above this trend line, and now it's sliding back down toward the 35.30. It will test this area before the next leg up, or if market will not like the CPI numbers, we will go back inside this downtrend channel, and we have the levels to the downside to follow to manage risk as potential support for price action. Meta, slight the opposite of Shopify. Meta broke up and above the trend line and now grinding up, and the trend line is holding as support. So we have candlesticks, trend lines, and Fibonacci levels to manage our risk. That's it. No more indicators, no other indicators are needed, no special patterns. This is not rocket science, it's only technical analysis. So learn price action, follow trend lines, use Fibonacci levels to manage everything that you need. Check out the how-to playlist that I made with several videos, 15 minutes or less, on how to improve your trading. So I hope you find this video helpful. Please hit a like and subscribe. And until the next video, stay safe.